Hi, it's Redheaded Riding Hood here, red for short. I'm hoping to go swimming. I joined a new rec center, not the one where I used to work because I wanted to go to a different one. And it's better than the one I worked at. And I'm hoping to go swimming today, so I didn't put on any makeup, and so, but that's that. I'm gonna read you Letting God, by Christian Meditations for Recovering Persons by A. Philip Parham. November 26th. He took the 7 loaves and gave thanks. Mark 8:6. A farmer invited his sophisticated cousin from the city to his farm for supper. Before the meal, the host thanked God for the food. The visitor said with a jeer, "That is so old-fashioned. Nobody with an education prays and thanks God anymore." The farmer admitted that there were some on his farm who never gave thanks to God. Much pleased, the relative said, "So there are some intelligent and sensible beings here. Who are they?" The farmer answered, "They are my pigs." The farmer instinctively knew what a Department of Agriculture study revealed. A crop of 100 bushels of corn from 1 acre of land, in addition to a farmer's labor, requires 4 million pounds of water, 6,800 pounds of oxygen, 5,000 pounds of carbon, 160 pounds of nitrogen, 125 pounds of potassium, 75 pounds of sulfur, and other elements too numerous to list. In addition to these ingredients, rain and sunshine at the right time are essential. The report concluded that only 5% of the produce on a farm is due to the efforts of the farmer. When we walk the 12 steps and enter into our recovery, it is like joining a farm. We can work day and night and only give 5% of what it takes. At least 95% comes either from what was there before we came or from what God supplies. Recovery is a gift, grace freely given. We don't do it alone. Thank God. Dear Christ, your grace is more than I can ever repay. Keep my heart full of thanks. Amen. That's very good. And it kind of reminds me of, I got into it with a atheist, came at me on April Ajoy's Instagram page. I can put the link below. She's also on YouTube with the New Evangelicals YouTube channel. So yeah, this it all was because April, and I don't really know April's personal beliefs, but it was like a joke. It was like a spoof, and it was a Christian and an atheist go to a drag show, and April said something like she didn't want anybody to see me because everybody already knows that you're going to hell, about the atheist. And so I guess that's why this atheist focused on this this little thing. And it's like kind of sad that there are trolls out there, and it's just like, what is that? What they do all day is just try to, go to things they disagree with, and it's just like, it's kind of sad. And so anyways, I sort of assumed from stuff that she said, I'm reading her book right now, April Ajoy, that she was like me, and no longer believed in hell, and saw that, the Bible doesn't really even teach on it. In the first 400 years of Christianity, there wasn't hell. And so it was from, and it was a money-making thing too, pay the church to get, purgatory to get your, although purgatory is more correct, and I used to argue with Catholics about there's no purgatory, but purgatory is more correct because you have a cleansing before, and a judgment, and so you are judged for your sin, but it's not eternal. So in that sense, purgatory is more correct. But anyways, I got into it with this atheist, and he just wanted to go on and on and on and on and on, and message me, and I'm just like, no, there's no need to, and oh, it's good that you gave up your belief in hell because that's traumatized millions of people, and like, that's my fault. Is that my fault? And it was just ridiculous, just going on and on and on and on. And so I realized in talking religion and politics, you can get into so many disagreements. And I even last night felt myself getting pulled ever so subtly. And it was funny. It was someone coming into my live again saying, oh, politics divides people. And they're bringing it up. And just like the other mega person that comes into my friends don't talk with friends of politics. And I guess you didn't see me as a friend, Tim. So bye. No skin off my back. You're the one that brought it up. And it's like it's just like, some people I feel like just like to argue, and I don't like to argue. And so I could sense this discussion with this atheist, and also with this person at my live last night, wasn't going anywhere. If someone has a thing in their mind, and Stephen Hassan talked about this in his book, The Cult of Trump, he had to there were many points, and also with Pam Hemphill, she talks about, coming out of it. And it was a gradual thing. And me coming out of evangelicalism and coming out of being in Christian nationalism before Trump, because I realized I was actually in it, it was like, God bless America, and, and wars are necessary to combat evil. And I'm really getting into April Joy's book, although she was, as a child of a pastor, I have a different sort of sense of regret, because I was the parent in this situation, teaching that to my kids, and then it took with my oldest. And so it's a hard place to be, to see that. And I feel like I brainwashed my child. I brainwashed my child to follow a narcissist. And I feel like that's what my oldest is doing. So it's hard. And I'm not gonna, just like before when I was trying to save people from hell, and it's like, I realized I wasn't gonna argue someone into the kingdom. And I had to stop. And then I realized, I don't even believe in this doctrine anymore. And it's been a journey. And so I realize now it's a similar thing where I'm trying to persuade something, but I have a unique position, kind of like the new evangelicals, is that I was in that and I thought your way, so I should have a little more, and I do, a little more sympathy for those in that situation. So, but with the atheist and even with the person last night, back to religion and politics, I realized, it's really wasting my time. I need to talk to someone that maybe is open to, hey, I could be wrong about this, and that's who I would have a discussion with, someone who was like, oh, I understand how you're seeing that way, and why you see that way, but I'm here, and so I don't want to argue with someone that's like way over here, and it's not going to go anywhere. They and they kind of show that they come at you. They come at you, and they're kind of showing that they have that confidence and gall that I'm right and I'm going to show you that you're wrong. And I'm thankfully not falling for that anymore. And my new thing is going to be, okay, I'll pray about that. Thank you. Bye. And so I was about done with my my live last night, so I finally said, I'm like, this is not going anywhere. So, and it's time for me to pray and go. So I'll pray for you. And that said, I hope to go swimming today. It's back to swimming. I'm excited because I haven't gone swimming since June when I quit my job. And so I've been hiking and stuff, and now it's getting really, really super cold. I went out to walk the other day and I was freezing, and I didn't have my gloves, and I was trying to make a call, so I was aggravated too. And I'm just like, okay, I'm just going back inside because it's freezing. And it's supposed to snow before Thanksgiving, so I'm hoping that I'm still able to go to my friends for Thanksgiving. I'm probably going to text her today. But so that's what's going on with me. I'm not going live Wednesday anymore. I'm going to be going live Monday and Fridays at 4:30 Pacific, 5:30 Mountain Time, 6:30 Central Time, 7:30 Eastern Time. So, and Friday will be dinner with Red. Wonder what will I have? I might just have pizza on Black Friday because I'm cooking a Thanksgiving dinner on Sunday. So anyways, happy Thanksgiving. Be thankful. And don't say that no one cares for you, because I do, and God does too. Don't forget to pray for Red, because Red is praying for you. Bye.